Hello and welcome yet again to another kinda late unboxing with me. Uh, so, as you can tell by the title, we've got this month's December Marvel Collector Core with the theme of X-Men! It's the X-Men! Which of course means Wolverine, because for some reason, the only thing anybody thinks when they think of the X-Men is Wolverine. I like Wolverine just fine. But there are a lot of X-Men out there. A lot of them. And I'd kind of like it if some other ones got some love. I have personally spoiled this for myself because I wasn't actually expecting to get this until I was back from my trip. I'm going out of town. I leave my apartment tomorrow. I won't be back until the 27th. So, but since I spoiled it for myself, but I'm not going to spoil it for you. So, let's take a look at the Collector's Core. Right up here. CollectorCore.com, or CollectorCore.com. Next one is Superhero Showdowns. As they show Bullseye versus Daredevil. If you subscribe, at any point after you subscribe, you can purchase old crates, old Collector Core boxes, and you can do the same thing with a Star Wars Smuggler's Bounty and with a DC Legion of Collectors. So you can go there to CollectorCore.com and order the past ones at any point. So if you've sat back and discovered, hey, I kind of like these characters, and I went back and looked at these old unboxings, and I want to see if I can find those. I want to get the stuff that was in there because I liked that, and I like that character. You can do that. So we're going to crack this open. I'm not going to show you all the sides because, of course, I live in an apartment complex, and this time I decided to write my apartment number nice and big on one of the sides of the box. It looks identical to this side on the other one. The back has got the generic stuff. The bottom has my address on it. So we're going to crack it open. It's about the same size and shape as the last Smuggler's Bounty. So, we have, as with all of the Collector's Cores and Smuggler's Bounty, and every one of the crates that's powered by Funko, they come with a pin and a patch. This month's pin, let's see if I've got enough light to show it, is Magneto's helmet. And the patch is Aurora Monroe, otherwise known as Storm. In the comic books, and I don't know if this has changed since I last heard, because it's been a little while since I've plowed deeply into the comic books, even though I do love the X-Men. Last I heard, she was married to Black Panther, which is why she plays a role, I would say, why she got the honor of being on the patch. Black Panther, as you know, just introduced in Civil War to these Marvel Cinematic Universe. So now, let's crack open past there. We got as I showed you before, the Superhero Showdown is the next box. If you haven't seen one of my other unboxings, they do a card that's got the contents on this side that I'm not going to show you, and the theme of the next one right here. They always announce the theme literally the day that they stop being available for sale. So the comic book is issue 1 of Champions with a Cyclops cover. I mean, I do appreciate that they haven't plastered Wolverine over literally every part of this, but I do know that there's a fair bit of Wolverine, but I'll live. So, next, I'm going to take the whole box and, like I usually do, put on the floor so that I can see things, but it's a little easier for me to do. The shirt we got I do really dig this, and I enjoy when I saw the Funko unboxing, because again, I spoiled myself because I wanted to know what was going to be in it before I went on my trip, because I wasn't expecting to have it before my trip, and then I looked and found my tracking, and lo and behold, it was supposed to be here tomorrow, but it's here today, so. It's a Ringer t-shirt with the baseball style t-shirt with the different color for the Xavier School for gifted youngsters. The school from the X-Men, and I dig that. I do appreciate. I like when Funko does their shirts that are pop style that have the pop there, but I do also enjoy when they're not, like the Avengers shirt that I have here. So, and then we're gonna get into the bread and butter of the box, or as it were. So we got two items that are of the vinyl figures that Funko are, of course, known for. We have a brand new one. It's a Rock Candy of Mystique. Rock Candy is kind of the pinup style ones. They've had a lot of DC ones. This is kind of the beginning of the Marvel line of them. Bust it out so I can show you. I like Mystique. I like her daughter, Rogue, a little bit better, but that's me. Come on, you stupid face. And so we've got Mystique. And as with pretty much everything that Funko does that's Marvel and Star Wars, it's bobblehead. I suspect that's because of the licensing, because Marvel and Star Wars had existing toy licenses, and I suspect that those existing licenses prevented them from being able to get the license to do just a normal toy. So it's just a normal figure, so it probably had to be a bobblehead to work around that licensing agreement, be my guess. Particularly with Star Wars, because you'll notice that the DC ones don't. Any of the BBC ones, they're not bobbleheads. So we'll put this back in the box, just because I need to find a place to display this. I have 12.5 million pop. I have over 200 pops on display, and I am an out-of-box collector, at least for the display. And the box is all stashed because that's what I do. And the next one, I'm gonna say, based on this and just personal speculation, I suspect that this is what inspired them. In next month's Smuggler's Bounty, the Star Wars Smuggler's Bounty, they are introducing the first of the Pop Deluxe kind of line, which is it's Han Solo on a Tauntaun from Hawk, because it's Empire Strikes Back is the theme of the box. And the reason why I say that is the pop in this, because there's going to be a pop in each one. There's the pin, patch, a wearable. I say wearable because it's been a hat, it's been a scarf, and it's been a shirt. Lots of shirts, but still the other ones have worked their way in there. But this is the first time that it's been a pop ride. And it's Wolverine on his motorcycle. The thing is that it's a lot smaller, because here right over here I've got Agent Phil Coulson in Lola from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I mean, compare that in size to, and if you look behind me, you can see Deadpool's chimichanga truck over here. Right there, Deadpool's chimichanga truck. So it's smaller than your typical ride, but it's still bigger than just a normal pop. So, it had to be a ride because they hadn't come up with anything, and so I suspect that this is probably going to be right on par size-wise with the Han and Tauntaun. But the Tauntaun, you couldn't really put it as a ride because it's, okay, you probably could, because really, Ant-Man? Because I was going to say, well, it can't really be a ride because it doesn't have because it's not a vehicle, but it's Ant-Man and Antony. Anthony's an ant, not a car or a chimichanga truck or an A-Team van or any of that. So, but let's bust Wolverine out. He's got some nice kickstand pegs, so he should. I'm going to test this on my computer. Yeah. It stands really nice and stable for the bike. Let's see how he is on here. We got him with his hand on the handlebar and then his claws out on this side. I suspect that this is in part with the theming. Okay, he's not there's no pegs. It's just his crotch is just shaped to fit on the bike. He will stand without the bike though. Just tested that. See, there's the bike without Wolverine on it. It's got an X-Men license plate. It's got his bedroll, his flame detail. Got the pop style skull and crossbones there. See, there's Wolverine with the claw out and the hand for the handlebars. So just get him resituated on there. Okay, so he's set up so that there's kind of a not really a knot, but his back pockets create a little area for a little lip on the back, and then there's a lip that perfectly conforms with the crotch area of his pants, so he can be on there. And of course, again, bobblehead because I suspect because of the licensing. So that's pretty cool, and that's our crate. That's the box. Again, you can go to collectorscore.com and get yourself one. You will not be able to directly get this one. No matter what, you're going to have to get one of the upcoming ones. If you like this and you like the Wolverine on his motorcycle and you want him, because he is a Collector's Core exclusive. It's got the sticker on the box and everything. You can get them off of eBay, usually, and other third party, but you're going to be paying as much for just this and just about any single pop out of Collector's Core, Smuggler's Bounty, Legion of Collectors, as you're going to end up paying for the whole box. Yeah, you end up having to get 2 boxes, but I'd say it's worth it. As long as, if there's some you spot an upcoming one, and I'm going to do unboxings for all these, and I'll let you know what the next one's going to be as soon as I've got the box and I'm doing my unboxing. If you see one that you like, but that is coming up, you can subscribe then and order ones that you've had that you know you like the contents of. Now, you do want to be careful because they do sell out. There's only one from any of the boxes that I'm aware of that has sold out, and that's the original Villains, the first October that they did, which had Morbius as the pop in there, and it was a variation between Morbius and a zombie Morbius. But yeah, that one is the only one that's sold out. All the other ones are available. The shirt sizes have reduced, so you may not be able to find your shirt size in those, but you will be able to. But you should be able to find some. Should be able to find just about any of the ones that you're interested in available on the Collector's Core site if you order the upcoming one, and you can go at any time. It used to be that you could only do it when you first subscribed. You could subscribe and get the past ones, but you could only get them right then. Now, at any point, you can go and get them. So if you want to get this one, and then in a couple of weeks, you get your next paycheck, and you can order the next one. Order one of the past ones. You can do it right then, rather than having to wait and get it all at once. But yeah, so I dig it. I would really like at some point, I'm sure we're going to see one at some, well, maybe, see one at some point with my personal favorite X-Men Rogue. I'd like to see her crop up in there. I think that it would be a great opportunity for them to do a second Women of Power and have her as the pop. In the original Women of Power, we got Squirrel Girl, who is highly popular. And I know Rogue's not that popular, but that's also kind of the reason why I think it'd be a great thing to have her in the Collector's Core. Because the Collector Core is going to be for the hardcore people, like the people who really love their Marvel, really love Pops, and really love Funko and Marvel. And so they're going to be looking for rarer characters. I like this. I dig this. It's the smallest ride that I have, and probably the smallest ride that's been made. And I dig it. But again, I'd kind of like to see like characters that. I mean, we've got coming. We got, thanks to the box here, we got Cable, Archangel, Quicksilver, Psylocke, Sabretooth, and Mohawk Storm. I mean, I understand. They're getting play because they were in Apocalypse. But Rogue was in a decent length of the better cut of the better X-Men movie of late, Days of Future Past. And I have both cuts of that. So, I mean, she would be a good one to have to play out. But that's all opine and conjecture. But like I said, the next one up is Superhero Showdowns. And so that'll probably have something good Daredevil. Might have some spoilers for Defenders. Might have something for that from that upcoming Netflix series. That one is going to be coming out in February. In January, I will be doing my next major unboxing of the Smuggler's Bounty, also powered by Funko. And that one I am looking forward to, because that does have the first of the Pop Deluxe, which is going to be Han on the Tauntaun. Let's see, what else is there to let you know. I will be streaming more Assassin's Creed and maybe some more Final Fantasy 15. I haven't played Final Fantasy 15 since I stopped on my stream. But that's because shortly after I started playing, Square made a bunch of announcements about plans for future releases of content for Final Fantasy 15. And I think that it would be a disservice to myself to rush through the game when there's going to be a patch that's going to change quite a bit of the game itself. So that's just a thought. I'm going to be doing some more Assassin's Creed. I may try and do some tonight, but probably not. I may do some tomorrow. But again, in the evening, I am leaving here, crashing at my mother's for my travels for Christmas, where I will not be home and I will not be around my game system. I'll probably bring my Vita with me, but can't exactly stream from my Vita. But yeah, so I will probably be returning probably the 28th. Unless I get back and go directly onto a show. I have been working, I do work normally as a grip in the film industry, and have been working on some shows out there. I hope you've enjoyed this. Please feel free to like and subscribe here over on YouTube if you're watching it there. If you're watching me on Twitch Live, which I have no idea if you are, because I haven't been looking at the chat or any of that. Nope, nothing in chat. But if you're watching over there, please feel free to follow me. I will always greatly appreciate it, and hopefully will provide some entertainment over in the future. Yeah, so probably back on the 28th, unless I am otherwise working out in the great wide world. I hope you have enjoyed. I hope if I don't see you by then, I hope you, which I probably won't, have a Merry Christmas. Hopefully I'll see you before New Year's, in which case have a Happy New Year's if you haven't seen me again before then. And take care, be well, and be good to each other.